So, Sooze, you bought a Strat.
I really did.
It's not quite like mine.
No, they're a little different in a few ways.
$40 Strat.
This was $40.
This is about $4,000.
Right, yeah. That's like a million times more. I don't know.
Why? Why did you buy a $40 Strat?
I didn't even need a Strat, really.
How did this happen?
So our neighborhood, where we live, has like garage sales, like on a Saturday, like everyone does it at once.
Sure.
And so I'm like rummaging through there, and everything's online now. They don't put it like in their garages. It's just take pictures of everything. It's like Marketplace. They just throw it up on Facebook and say, this is what I have. And I looked in there, and there was 2 listings for guitars. One was this guitar for $40. It's a Squire, black, has strings in the neck and pickups in it.
It's definitely a guitar.
It's a guitar. And the other one was a nylon string, also $40. The kicker of the whole thing was that they were listed for $40, and then they came with gig bags, and those were $25 extra. If you wanted the gig, it's like a nylon gig bag, like the real thin, And so,
did you buy the gig bag?
I passed on the gig bag. I would, over half the price of the guitar. So I messaged him and said, hey, like 2 questions. 1, are these available? And 2, are these typos? Like, is this like a real?
Really 40?
Yeah. He's like, $40 and they're available.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah,
it's hard to find a guitar cheaper than $40. That is a guitar.
I had never seen one. Like an overdrive would be $40. Like a cheap overdrive.
Sure, like an Amazon Basic. Yeah.
So yeah, he lived. I mean, I could see his house from my house. Yeah, like he's just right down the road. So I just walk over there, and I knock on the door, and he's like, "Hey, are you Nathan?" I was like, "Yeah, come on in." And this is my favorite part of the story was that when I walk in, he's holding the guitar. He's like, "Well, here you go, man." He's like, "You check it out," and it had 5 strings on it, and this E string was like kind of broken and dangling out.
Sure. Okay.
He's like, "Man, it's got 5 strings. I don't know if you can repair this. Is this something that you can handle? I don't even know, man." It was at that moment I was like, "That's why it's $40."
So he's obviously not a bowler.
He doesn't know, what a guitar is or like changing strings. So, I played it with the 5 strings on it and was like, "Yeah, it feels good, sounds good." And I gave him 2 $20 bills because I wanted just to, I wanted to take advantage of like, this is like I found these.
That's awesome. I wouldn't expect a lot from a $40 guitar, but it's pretty good, plays good, sounds good.
I will say I have never been more excited to plug in the guitar. Like so much anticipation. Like, are these even pickups? Like, is this going to work? And so, I restrung it and plugged it in, and I was like, it actually sounds really good. Like, the bridge pickups is cool. A lot of times those are like really brittle and unusable.
Terrible, yeah.
But 2 and 4 positions are quacky and... It's Stratty, man. The one complaint I have about it is the neck is real thin, which I don't really dig that. I like a little bit more heft on the neck. But, I mean, did we say it was $40?
Yeah, I mean, maybe for $60 you'd get a chunkier neck. Could you see yourself gigging this thing?
Yeah, I got it set up, and I think a friend did it because I didn't want to spend $40 on the setup.
Sure.
I keep saying it. But yeah, I mean, it plays good. So here's the thing is like, if I was going to grab a Strat to go out and play with, there's other ones around. I mean,
sure. Right. You have the Silver Sky. Right.
There's other one.
If you're gonna upgrade it to get it up, which is impossible to do without spending more than the guitar,
right?
What would you replace on here?
I would probably do the pickups and the switch.
Sure.
Just make it a little bit less. I mean, sometimes it won't even land in a position. Like I got to do it a couple times to get it going. Stuff like
totally.
that. I could clean it out or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think the pickups could be better. They could be like more boutique-y or whatever. But yeah.
Well, I have good news, Sooze.
Yeah.
It just so happens that Curtis Lamberton gave me a set of pickups I was supposed to pass on to someone at this point like 3 years ago, and I never did.
Oh, wow.
And they are triple shots.
Really?
So we're going to have to throw them in there and maybe do a little before, after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stock. I mean, I think these are stock.
Yeah.
Squire.
Little like $40 guitar with $240 pickups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's... whatever that is, 7x the price. But I'm glad I got it, and I probably will never sell it because of the story. Like I want to have this around for a while. But
yeah. It's moral of the story.
Check Facebook Marketplace or garage sales or whatever.
Why not? What do you have to lose?
You never know.
Maybe $40.
I know.
This is a show about me.
Hey, I'll sell you this guitar for $60.